very impressive prospect. It's Alan Holloway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the APFC lightweight division, sponsored by F3 Energy. And now introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and officially weighed in at 155.2 pounds. Coming in tonight with a record of 4 victories with no defeats, and fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Johnny Mologousis. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a knockout artist, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall. He officially weighed in at 155.4 pounds. Coming in tonight with a record of 5 victories with no defeats, and fighting out of Saline, Michigan, Alan Holloway. And the referee in charge is Tom DeVellis.
Tom DeVellis, third man inside for this lightweight bout between two heavily touted, unbeaten prospects. Alan Holloway styled himself as a knockout artist coming into this one. He believes that he can separate Johnny Mologousis from consciousness. We'll see if that turns into a reality. Mologousis in the black trunks, Holloway in the red. And immediately the shot from Mologousis.
Mologousis comes out, gets to that single leg right away. Just beautiful head kick there by Holloway.
And look at the chin from Johnny Mologousis. Just trucks right through, clinching up, putting Alan on the back foot.
Back and forth, yeah. Change it up, Alan.
Nice jabs from Holloway. Good awareness to get in and out, but Mologousis just an animal at diving for these takedowns.
I'm liking the movement I'm seeing by Holloway. Moving in and out, using the angles to get to his strikes and land those shots there. However, Mologousis is just, like I said, hard-nosed. He's someone that can march through any storm, and he will do whatever he needs to get to his wrestling, which is his base.
Holloway now clinching up. Great connections from both. Looks like somebody is busted open. Time to lose. A brief pause in the action, but we resume just under 2 minutes to go. This fight brought to you by F3 Energy, one of the best energy drinks on the market. I'm drinking the Citrus Clarity right now, David.
You and me both, man.
Separation with 1.5 minutes to go. Holloway tries that head kick one more time. Beautiful jab from Alan Holloway.
Nice jab. I'm liking those lead strikes he's throwing off the lead foot there, the lead left head kicks, deep into the body. Mologousis, however, is doing what we know he does best, getting to the shots, utilizing his wrestling. Now he's on top here in Holloway's guard.
Excellent timing right as Alan Holloway was throwing a kick for Johnny to just follow the pipe and bring the taller man down.
That's the danger there, being in just throwing those leg kicks without necessarily throwing strikes in front of him. When you have a good wrestler, we're good at catching and timing those kicks.
A lot of craftiness from Holloway to get back to his feet in the final minute. Mologousis busted up and battered, but still pushing forward.
Holloway's so long and rangy, just able to throw that right hand from space there and still be in a good position where he doesn't get hit.
And I like those brief feints, right? The stutter start almost in his combinations has Johnny Mologousis thinking. Final 20 to go. Alan Holloway impressing greatly here.
Very straightforward Dutch kickboxing style there by Holloway.
Nice uppercuts from Holloway. Mologousis clinching, throwing shots in the pocket. Final 10 seconds. Oh, Holloway got a little overzealous to close out that first frame, but man, what a clash we have in our feature preliminary bout.
Little slip there by Holloway. However, I think I like everything else I saw on his behalf. The striking, his movement, his answer to Mologousis' wrestling, you know, defensively.
Replays here from round number 1, again brought to you by F3 Energy. David Evans. It was the jab, but the Mologousis pushing power was there and present.
Here we have Holloway just landing those leg kicks, coming in behind the jab, throwing the teeps up. Mologousis was looking to time each of his leg strikes, and he was successful at it. However, wasn't able to keep Holloway down, so we saw a lot of these exchanges taking place on the feet here, where Holloway just constantly marched forward, threw some feints, was throwing his kicks. We saw the slip there, but however, he saw a lot of success there, Ben, throwing those feints, throwing the leg behind him, coming in behind the jab, throwing combinations behind it. Very comprehensive striking there by Holloway. I'd have to give that round there to Holloway.
I would agree. Johnny Mologousis in a position we haven't seen him in under the APFC banner here in the second round. Holloway eating that leg kick early. But he told us he'd pressure, and he is doing it, David.
Indeed so. Mologousis doing a great job of catching that kick with the rear leg trip. Now he lands in the guard. However, Holloway was able to get up here last time, but the way this fight's been progressing, Holloway has seen a lot of success on his feet. If I'm Mologousis, we got to keep this guy down.
And some would say, looking at Holloway's record, that when he is on the canvas is when he's most dangerous. Truly a well-rounded prospect.
A lot of success on the ground there for Mologousis so far in his career. However, Holloway throwing up the legs easily for the triangle, perhaps looking to go armbar.
Look at Johnny Mologousis trying to get out of this.
Transitioning to the armbar. Beautiful transition there by Holloway, Ben.
Alan Holloway becomes the first man to defeat Johnny Mologousis, one of the most impressive and complete APFC debuts we've had this year.
And we talked about it earlier when we started off APFC. We saw a couple people get caught in that triangle position. And the counter is you have to go into the fire. You have to push towards the threat, push your hips in, get your head up and posture up. However, the response can be to panic and try to lean out of it. And when you do that, you give your opponent more leverage, and that's exactly what Holloway did. He threw up the triangle here. Mologousis tried to back out, which gave up his arm there, and Holloway transitioned right into the arm bar, got the finish.
Heavy skill set that Alan Holloway brings into this. He told us that he'd knock Johnny Mologousis out. Well, finds the submission and did state that he'd like to be on that December 8th card. With a performance like that, I wouldn't hate to see it. Mologousis, again, a proven prospect under the APFC banner and suffering the first defeat of his career. I'm sure he will bounce back effectively from this.
Yeah, Mologousis is a tough guy. I mean, losses are a part of the game. You know, this can either make you or break you. What do you learn from this? What did we do wrong? What can we fix and correct going into the next fight? Those are questions Mologousis have to ask himself.
Well, we do have some answers. Let's take it inside to Handsome Michael Hansen to make that submission official.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Tom DeVellis ended the fight. The official time, 59 seconds of round number 2. Declaring your winner by submission via triangle choke, Alan Holloway.
And still undefeated, now 6-0, Alan Holloway. What a fantastic APFC debut. Finds the 3rd submission of his career. Officially, they're all by triangle choke, Dave.